Leo, this reading is for you. You're doing messages from your higher selves. And Leo, if you can put your imagination caps on, pretend like you're sitting right across this table from me. And if you can hold the other end of the deck how I am holding it, let us bow. Spirit, this reading is for Leo, for every single one of them out there. I'm calling on all of our intuitions, all of our higher selves, and the universe to be with us through this reading, please, and thank you. All right, you may let go, Leo. Again, Spirit, this is all about Leo here. Messages from their higher selves. What do they need to know in this moment the most? Or message or messages. What needs to be shed? What needs to be brought to light? What is at the top of the mountain? Leo, we're getting a snapshot of your life right now in this current moment. Leo. Spirit, on my end, if you can remove any anxiety, any fear that may arise on my end for whatever reason. If you can thin the veil just a little bit more at this time, allow me to see through to the other side just a little bit more clearly. Allow me to sink into my natural God-given talents with my intuition. And lastly, spirits, remove any logic, any reasoning from my brain, because that's not what any of this is for me. Hope y'all are doing well, Leo. Spirit, any and all messages that need to come through right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 2, 6, 7. And ask for at least a couple more cards here, spirits, for Leo. At least a couple more cards here. That is just fine. And Leo, we shall start there. As you know, Leo, though, before we get into this, 3 deep breaths, both me and you, at your own pace. All right. I think there's an element here, Leo, of like, I can choose to be, like, pretend like this is you talking. I can go hang out with you guys and be caught up in that over there, or I can go off by myself and do my own thing. There's a there's dynamics here when it comes to either like being a part of the group or being on your own. And I'm getting for a lot of y'all that the Eight of Pentacles is the energy that you need to embody right now. Actually, let me show y'all before I continue talking the foundation here. Two of Swords, Five of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. Y'all's foundation for this reading. And yeah, so Eight of Pentacles, I was saying, I feel like this needs to be you right now. Because Five of Wands, we're just caught up in other people's business. And I'm not saying like from a nosy standpoint, it's just like, you know, we're involved in a group, involved in a group somehow here, right? We're socializing, we're hanging out, yada, yada, yada. This could be like some drama too, some things that are not worth your time. Because they are kind of like they're battling with wands, right? So there's some sort of, you know, fives in general have a chaotic nature to them, right? And so there's a lot of, you know, hustling, bustling with this card. And I'm getting how, because he, in the Eight of Pentacles, he's removed himself from his home there in the background, from his city in the background. He's the only one in this card. He's done that on purpose so he can laser focus on those Eight Pentacles. This is my card of hard work in the deck. He's just putting his head down and working, and that's it. And then this Two of Swords over here, our first card, your first card. I feel like there's some indecision here, some stickiness here. Like, I think a lot of y'all are concerned about kind of parting ways with these people, or parting ways with this group. I'm not necessarily getting like parting ways forever. I'm getting like temporarily. I'm getting like you just need to you need to isolate yourself. You need to get yourself away from the crowd for a little bit. Now, these could be relationships in your life that are no longer serving you and you need to like say peace out for good. But right now, in this moment, what I'm seeing is this is just like I need to get away with y'all or get away from y'all for a while. But there's something that's making that hard to do. I don't know if there's some sort of peer pressure here to like stay with the group, or like maybe these have been the homies for a long time. And it's like, you know, it's maybe y'all have done so many things together and you've never kind of just gone off by yourself, right? Maybe there's too much distraction here with this Five of Wands. Again, Eight of Pentacles, we are removing literally every single distraction in our lives. Maybe some people are holding you back right now, y'all. Some people in your life holding you back from your true potential. It's like the energy of this Eight of Pentacles, you're trying to get somewhere. You're trying to build something for yourself, right? But these people are getting in the way. This like all this, you know, chit chat, this drama maybe. These people who are not adding value to your life. Yeah. Okay, with the Chariot here, you know, the Chariot popping up next, this This makes me believe a little bit more that these are people that you need to leave behind. Because the Chariot is a card of hard control. The Chariot is, I am leaving. This is very similar. Whoops. This is very similar to the Eight of Pentacles here. Because like the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot has removed himself from his home there. But it's like with the Chariot, he's taking one step further. He has made the decision to leave his home, to leave his city, and to never return. And there's that moat in between him and his city, further signifying that, hey, I'm not going back ever. Like, I'll see you guys never, right? And a complete contrast in energy with these two, with the Two of Swords and the Chariot. The Two of Swords, right? Like, we're just kind of hanging around. We're kind of just like stuck in this indecisive mode. Things are very sticky with the Two of Swords. The Chariot, the exact opposite of that. He is not indecisive whatsoever. This is a man of action. This is a man that has said, I am going, and I'm not going to regret anything. I don't care what y'all have to say. I don't care what y'all have to say about my move. I'm doing what's best for me right now. Interesting message that I'm getting, because we had the Four of Swords popping up next after the Chariot. And I'm getting here because we started over here with the Two of Swords, right? And then we jumped to the Four of Swords. The Three of Swords is not present. The Three of Swords is missing here. That's telling me that this process, like removing these people, it actually might be a whole hell of a lot easier than what you think it is. Because I'm getting for a lot of y'all, like once you decide to leave, I really am getting there's not going to be a whole lot of like heartache, or there's not going to be a whole lot of sadness on your end. Maybe what you're going to be feeling more than anything is a sense of relief. Maybe you think you're going to be drowning, and like you feel like you're going to be drowning emotionally. There's going to be so many tears being shed, but this feels more of like a relief energy. This is not, you're not super stricken in your heart. You don't have three swords going through your heart like in the Three of Swords. Yeah, it's like he's letting out a sigh of relief in that Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, it really contrasts the energy of the Five of Wands too pretty nicely. Again, Five of Wands, right? As I said with all fives, very chaotic, right? Four of Swords, as we can tell, this card looks very still. It's very peaceful too. Like we are resting here, right? And like if we're following tarot or like the pathway, so the Three of Swords, like Three of Swords, right? Like we're going through it. We have so much like heartache, like we're really going through it. The Four of Swords is like the aftermath, of course, the resting, the healing, the stillness. So yeah, again, this might be much easier than what y'all are making it out to be, for sure. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of y'all, you're going after your dreams. Truly. I feel like for a lot of y'all, this is wrapped up in your like mission in life. At least part of your mission, a large part of your mission in life. Because we have the star coming out next. More healing as well in the star, because in tarot the star comes after the tower, and just like with the tower, the sheer amount of chaos in the tower, destroying those old foundations. The star, this is our rebuilding stage in life, right? It's almost like we're starting over completely with the star in a way. But the star, like that big bright one in the middle, right? Like your star, your North Star, what you're going after right now, what you are working hard on right now with the Eight of Pentacles, what you are charging forward to in the Chariots. Again, you're leaving behind this old reality that's not serving you anymore. These people are no longer serving you, and you're marching forward. And you're going after what you want. You're going after your dreams. Hmm. I am getting for some of y'all, this is family. That Five of Wands, let me show y'all together, or all these cards together. These are the next three cards that came out for y'all. Five of Cups, Tower, Seven of Wands. Now, Seven of Wands, I feel like you're setting boundaries with others right now. There is a need to set boundaries with others. And with that tower, there's some sort of delusion here. There's some sort of reality that is not, well, reality. What I mean by that is just like it's all illusion. It's all like a facade. Leo, I'm getting like these people, like they bring you down. They hurt you. And why I said too, this could be families because those cups in the Five of Cups, like the three that are spilled over in front of him, they have blood coming out of them. Like our blood, like blood family. The family that we do not get to choose. Oh yeah, there's something about putting your swords down here too. Putting your swords down with that Two of Swords. He has put his swords down in the Four of Swords. He's not wielding them. They're chilling there. And I feel like with this Tower, Seven of Wands showing up at the end here, like I don't know. I feel like a lot of y'all are just like y'all are fighting with these people right now. And it's like that fighting is just like it's not doing you any favors. I think that's why this card's coming up too, honestly. I'm getting something new off of this card, which is like putting your swords down. There's no need to fight. There's no need to battle. There's no reason for it. that energy is just not serving you well right now, Leo. That combative energy. And you don't want to fight. You don't like to fight here. Like it doesn't feel good. I think that's what I'm getting first and foremost off that Tower card too, is just very like, very combative, very like, I want to fight you type of energy, right? Very fiery energy. Just like how we're fighting here in the Five of Wands. Mm. Yeah, y'all, like, maybe I keep saying it, but it's really strongly coming through the message that these people, this needs to be left behind for good. After that Seven of Wands, after the Five of Cups, Tower, Seven of Wands, the last two cards we have for y'all are the Lovers and the Empress. To me, these two, Leo is saying to me, like, this is who you are meant to be. This is a very, like, very receptive energy as well. But again, that Eight of Pentacles, you're working hard on yourself. The Chariot, you've decided, I'm moving on. Four Swords, like, you are, again, you've put all those swords down. And you are resting. The Star right next to the Four Swords. It's a very rejuvenative energy. Is that a word? But that energy is very rejuvenating. The Four Swords and the Star next to each other, that's very like, that's very healing. That's very like replenishing. I'm filling up my cup again, right? Yeah, it's like I'm seeing too, y'all, like you're giving to the wrong things right now. You're giving to the wrong people. Because what's sticking out in the Star is, this person is, it's like they're pouring both of those jugs of water out, pouring them out. The water's going out, it's not going in. Just like the Five of Cups, how those cups, they're all spilled over. Water, or blood in this case, is running out. It's going out. Nothing is coming in, right? Like this is something that's taking from your heart center, and it's like sucking you dry. And you're just going around in circles, and you're just going crazy. And that Empress and the Lovers, that feels kind of like a glow up kind of energy. And again, that is who you are meant to be. I feel like when you do leave this behind, it's like you're just going to feel so much better. You're going to feel, I'm getting to like a lot more receptive. And there's no more fighting with that Empress. This is a season of myself. I feel like this is a process too down here towards the end of like learning to love yourself, or learning to, or like rediscovering yourself. You're figuring out things about yourself that you didn't really know before, that you're like really digging, you're really enjoying. There's definitely something here of like rediscovering yourself for sure. Connecting with your highest self with that lovers. Because Leo, this is not really a love reading. I'm not really getting anything love here. But it's like we're in complete harmony with that Empress and lovers. And that's really good. That's really cool. Let's see, do I want any clarifications here? Yeah, let's go with the Two of Swords. Spirit, can I get a clarification for the Two of Swords? What is it doing here for Leo? Two of Swords. Yeah, it's like the band-aid needs to be peeled off, y'all. Without a doubt. This has been something, Leo, that's been happening in your life for quite a while. Because the Nine of Swords is clarifying it. The Nine of Swords is like, it's a cycle. It's something that just grows around, 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 never ends. When is it going to end? I need this to end. I'm getting two like generational cycles, or this could be something. Because there are things that get carried down through generations, right? Through our family lineage. There could have been something that started, Leo, with your family, like your great 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 grandfather started with him, and then it went down, and then went down, and then went down, and just kept going and going and going, right? Some of y'all was like, you're meant to end something here, Leo. And it could be that generational curse that you were meant to end. It takes one person in the family with enough courage, with enough heart, with enough, yeah, we'll say with enough courage and enough heart to stop the cycle. We're stopping a cycle with this Nine of Swords. And you're up to the task, Leo. You are up to the task. Spirit, Five of Wands. Can I get a clarification for the Five of Wands? One card, please. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is definitely something like what y'all are working on, right? What I said, like the hard work and the Eight of Pentacles. Like this is, for a lot of y'all, definitely something related, like this is tied closely with your finances, with your money, right? This could be a side business that y'all are building up. This could be, yeah, a side hustle. Somewhere where you're increasing your finances, right? And then with the Two of Pentacles, that because it's clarifying the Five of Wands. The Two of Pentacles is also pretty chaotic, like the Five of Wands. He's trying to balance back and forth between each foot there. We got those ships that look like they're about to topple over in the background. The waves are going crazy. He's trying to balance those Two Pentacles. I think that's just further adding like to like how chaotic this is in the Five of Wands, right? How chaotic this is for you. Spirit, what are we moving away from in the Chariots? Clarification for the Chariots. Yeah, y'all. It's like as we kept going in this reading, especially right now, it kind of seemed like at the very beginning, I was like, maybe these aren't like, maybe, you don't need to leave the group for forever. This is just like a temporary, like, I need to separate myself from y'all. We've gotten to the point now where it's like, no, it's as clear as day that this is like, I need to forever move on, right? Because we have the world clarifying the chariot. If this is not like I am moving out of this chapter, I don't know what is. This is a card, our final card in the major arcana, right? This is our final, this is our finale of finales. We are moving on. We are closing a chapter. We're closing a book. We're graduating in the world. This is an accomplishment. Yeah, this is really telling me for a lot of y'all too, like you really are ending like some sort of like generational curse. And that's amazing. I love that. Can I get a card for the Five of Cups? Spirits. One card for the Five of Cups. Why is it here? Can I get a clarification for the Tower as well while we're here? Since it's right next to it. Tower, Tower, Tower. One card. Excuse me. Yeah, it's like I don't want to keep repeating what I've been saying. Page Wands did clarify the Tower, and with him, we're excited for this new chapter. We're excited for the aftermath of the Tower, what's coming in afterwards, right? Once we finally ripped the Band-Aid off, right, and moved on. Yeah. And there's definitely an element here too, y'all, because we had the Eight of Pentacles and then we had the Nine of Pentacles showing up. That was clarifying the Five of Cups. And I'm getting like Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Five of Cups, like it is time to go off. When it's like time to go your own way here, Leo. It's time to carve your own path. It's time to make something of yourself. And that equation does not include these people. They're only holding you back, right? They're holding you back from achieving this Nine of Pentacles. This is a glow up. This is, I am financially independent. I am Miss Independent in all areas of life, right? But it's like you won't be able to get there unless you take these, like, unless these people are removed, right? Is kind of what I'm getting. It's kind of like, do you want to choose these people or do you want to choose yourself? Do you want to choose these people or do you want to choose like your own life, your dream life? Again, what you're pursuing so relentlessly with this Eight of Pentacles. Spirit Empress and Eight of Lovers, a card for both, one card for both. Why are they here? Ooh. I think what's going to come out of this experience that you've had, I think, first off, you have learned a lot. Like, I think, Leo, you're going to look back in like 10 years, you're going to be like, wow, I learned a lot from that actually, and I was able to take a lot from that experience. But this reading is all about transformation and growing, just like the King of Swords. He has that butterfly. That's what clarified these two down here, by the way. He has those butterflies on the back of his throne. Butterflies are, of course, symbolic of transformation. And the King of Swords, anytime we reach the Queen and the King in any suits, we reach the fully matured version of that suit. When we're talking about swords, we're talking about the mind, talking about the intellect. And so I feel like, y'all, like this situation, again, when you come out on the other side of it, is going to make you very, very resilient. The King of Swords, he is the master of his mind. He has conquered his mind. Yeah, because this is some hard stuff, y'all. Like 9 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, the Tower, 7 of Wands. Like, I feel like a lot of y'all are like battling right now, right? Like you're going through the thick of it with these people. There are going to be some scars. But it's like, once it's done, not only do you get an upgrade as an individual, you get the Empress, you get the Lovers, you get the Star, you get the Four of Swords, the World, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. So many good cards coming out, right? Finally, you get that King of Swords. There's a very rock solid nature to that King of Swords. It's like, because of this, there's this newfound centeredness. This newfound, like, nothing can shake me anymore. There's nothing that y'all can say. There's nothing that y'all can do. Yeah, when you remove yourself here, these people might be trying to come back, right? Or they might be trying to say some stuff. Whether it's the people that you're leaving behind or just when you're moving through your life in the future, rock solid on the inside. Nothing can say, or no one can say anything, do anything that's going to shake me anymore. I am a rock. And that's amazing. And with that, Leo, I think we can end there. I feel good about that. I feel good about ending right there. So, Leo, thank y'all for being here, especially the ones that stuck around to the very end. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, and I will see you soon.